black one. And then the rest of them, because they all look so much alike, we've got David, Pam, and Mayu. They are available for adoption in a couple of weeks. They're a little too young just yet. They just started their first vaccinations. They're about 6 weeks. They'll be ready to go home in around 8 weeks. We'll start taking applications pretty much immediately. And if you want more information, you can go to animalhavenshelter.org, or you can come down to our shelter and meet them at 200 Center Street in Manhattan. And we're open Tuesday through Sunday from 12 to 7. We just ask that you try to get here by 6 o'clock so you have time to meet the animals. They're super duper cute. We're a little bit, it's a little bit of a mystery on their mix. Based on their looks, they're probably going to be a medium-sized dog, lab mixed with maybe a little chow, because they've got a little furry action happening. And then this one has definitely got some Rottweiler going on there. So they are super duper cute. And they were pulled from Miami-Dade, like many other animals, to make room for animals that were going to be abandoned or surrendered or lost in Hurricane Irma. So they weren't taken from an owner, they actually came out of the shelter system. So it just makes room, it helps out the system down there, and since we have space in shelters up in the Northeast, we brought them up here to find them homes. So they're really adorable. Very playful, as you can tell. So cute. Yes, you're adorable. So if you're interested in adopting any of these guys, there's 4 of them. You can go to animalhavenshelter.org, or you can come to our shelter directly in Manhattan at 200 Center Street, Tuesday through Sunday between 12 and 6. That little one back there is named Tito, the black one. And then the rest of them, again, they all look so much alike I couldn't tell you, but one's Pam, one is David, and the other one is Miu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we know what happened to their mama?
That we don't know. We did not get the mom.
Okay.
Now the mom might actually still be with an owner, and the puppies were surrendered to the shelter.
Yeah.
We're not sure. So it doesn't mean that it's a sad ending. We unfortunately don't know.
Yeah.
But these guys are ready to find homes. They're absolutely adorable. We do always tell people, if you're looking to adopt a puppy, if you've never adopted a puppy before, to understand that it's a huge responsibility. There's a lot of poop and pee to be cleaned up, and a lot of crying, and you want to do training and socialization. So you just want to make sure that your household's ready for that responsibility. They love that toy. Everyone's got it.
It was so funny today. They figured out how to get out of the hole because they're so small.
They're adorable.
What are you guys? Those puppies, guys. I know.
What are you doing?
All right, if you're just tuning in, we're at Animal Haven in New York City, in Manhattan. Stacy wants to know how much are adoption fees?
Sure. So for puppies, the adoption fee is $3.95. For an adult dog, it would be $2.95. And with that, you get a microchip, you get all their vaccinations, they're spayed and neutered, you get a collar and a leash, New York City's dog license if you live in the city, and basically a dog ready to go and be part of your family.
Cool. And if you're interested in adopting, you can visit their website, animalhavenshelter.org.
Or come on down to the shelter itself at 200 Center Street in Manhattan. We're here open Tuesday through Sunday between 12 and 7, and we just ask that you try to get here by 6 o'clock so you have time to meet the animals and fill out an application. Our application process is really simple. It's a one-page document. You're going to fill it out with a staff member. Most importantly, you want to make sure that you're allowed to have pets in your home. So you need to bring proof of either ownership, or in your lease you're allowed to have an animal, especially with these guys, because we don't know how big they're going to get. They may be larger dogs, and we don't think too big, but certainly they're not going to be little tiny chihuahuas, that's for sure. And we can usually do, some days we can do a same day dog adoption, but with puppies it usually takes a little, it can take a couple of days. Also, these guys aren't going to be ready to go home for a couple of weeks, so around 8 weeks. They're 6 weeks now.
What are they eating right now?
They've got a toy, a fun toy.
Megan, like,
Oh, what are they?
Yeah.
They're eating puppy food.
Okay.
And soft food with a little bit of dry.
Oh,
Oh,
this one
it's
is.
not a ham. That one's hamming it up for the camera. You want to use the phone, right? They are so cute.
So wobbly.
They love to play. They're very active. They're very bright and alert puppies. And they've been through a lot. They've come a long way. They went through the flight, and in their young lives, they've come all the way from Miami in a shelter all the way up to New York City, and they just don't seem affected by it at all. So they have great temperaments. Very sweet dogs. So again, if you're interested in adopting any of these 4, go to our website at animalhavenshelter.org, or you can come on down to the shelter at 200 Center Street in Manhattan, Tuesday through Sunday between 12 and 6. They'll be ready to go home in about a week and a half or 2 weeks. They've got their first round of vaccinations, and they'll get their next round soon. And we will do the spay and neuter. You'll get all their vaccinations, a microchip, and a collar and a leash.
Very cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone.